Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. Well, it's been a day of mass manufacture. So I have, oh my goodness, a little box full. These are the potentiometers used for the 5200 controller. I've got 3 harnesses completely wired up with the keypads on there already. And I got in the mail, oh, such a lifesaver. These are little pre-made printed circuit boards. So these have the 1mm spacing, 2mm, and 2.54mm, which is fantastic because IDC cable, this stuff lines up perfectly with that cable. So the problem I was running into is stuff falling on the floor, and I have a stripper, this old stripper here, which is it's okay, but it smashes the wires a bit. So to make my life easier, I went ahead and bought this much more heavy-duty stripper. You can only do about 4 or 5 conductors at once, which is fine. I'm going to put the little sucker in there, and bam. And yeah, make my life a whole lot easier. Don't need that white wire. But that stripping there is just fantastic. Doesn't pinch anything. I just go through and just go through, do a bunch of quick strips. It's great. So much quicker than what I was doing before. Brown wire. Brown? My other brown. I thought it was a brown wire. Oh. That's strange. Oh, it's this end. Oh, I do need that white wire. Anywho, I'll save that. But the nice thing is, you can go through and just a quick little, look at that. That's just so much easier and faster. And the other big advantage is before I'd have to splay the wires out, twist them, tin them, and then able to insert. But this particular wire stripper just such a bang up job. I can strip it and usually insert it right in if I can see what I'm doing. I need magnification. So instead of having to do a bunch of crazy difficult operations, I can just go ahead and it's waiting for this to come in the mail for a while, and it finally did. And it's like, you know what, it just makes my life so much easier in terms of putting this together. The wires aren't crushed with that new stripper. I can literally just go through and usually just insert this right in. Got one straight wire, one strand, but really kind of a cool tool to have here. It's like, you know what? I need something that's going to make my production of these things quicker, more reliable. As I'll show you in a minute the difference between the two. Come on, you can do it. You're right there. Can I get this today? I've been building all day long all these little parts. Why can't I get a good... Put a little tin on there. Doesn't take much. What I'm trying to do is get all these orders done pretty soon. My wife's going in for surgery in mid-April, so that's in a few weeks. I'm going to get some stuff done around the house. And I'm probably going to have to pause orders for a couple of weeks at least while she recovers. So in case you haven't followed the other videos, my wife has breast cancer, so she already been through chemo, and her hair is growing back finally. She's been through chemo, and they put her on. She had blood clots, so they had to delay the surgery. It was originally going to be back in March, a couple weeks ago actually. It's March 24th right now, and yeah, that was supposed to happen already, and it didn't because she had some blood clots. And now the surgery is going to be mid-April, and I'm going to get close enough to the, I think after this batch goes out, I'm going to put a pause on orders for a couple weeks. So if you're wondering why you can't order anything, that's why, just so I don't overcommit here, because I'm sure she's going to need a lot of help. I'm going to take the week off of my day job too. But yeah, this is actually, believe it or not, a whole lot easier than what I had previously. What is wrong with the tip on this iron? It's driving me nuts. My wife's in the next room watching Dr. Pol. Interesting show. Alright, what's going on with the solder tip here? It's weird because I usually have pretty good luck with this cable. It's fast. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna get this IDC cable on. I just said go on Amazon, buy another roll. I just ran out. I have a batch of 5 controllers, and then I have 2 controllers after that. The analog ones, and I got a Jaguar conversion, which I realized I can also use this board for the Jaguar conversion too to make my life easier in terms of day to day. I got one strand came loose. This microscope is super duper handy. It's fast and it's got high magnification. You can see how nice. Away. Manual focus. There we go. Nice and clean and tight that is. I didn't even trim off the wires yet. Trim all those off. You can see how nice and clean it is. And I'll grab one of the old cables to show you the comparison between them, which is somewhere. There it is. I was building these cables up just because I had too much labor dumped on them so far. You see how much work I have to do on these? All that hand folding over the solder, and I have to see how to spread out all the IDC cables. And now I can just strip them, put them in, solder them on. And I don't have to do the whole folding over those wires anymore. As you can see the traces there. This is boards originally adapt from 1 millimeter. Actually, it's probably 50 thou, 2 millimeter, 2.54 millimeter spacing. So pretty cool, actually. Let me set my focus back to that bunch. There's a reason I use it. I like the manual focus on this camera. So yeah, I'm just doing a bunch of boring grunt work right now of getting all these harnesses put together. I have a huge stack of controllers on the floor right now, where I have five controllers cut right now, and I've got two more down in the basement I'm going to bring up for the next two that'll finish off this group of orders. Yeah, that'll be done soon. I don't know. I'm really thinking of just setting all the quantities to zero for my website and pausing for a couple weeks and then resuming after that, just so I can focus on the wife's recovery, not anything else. But yeah, this is just for me, labor and quality wise too, just so much better than the previous. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the previous way, but it's so labor intensive to do, and there's a lot of opportunities for mistakes to happen too, because it's all hand solder. These little adapter boards are all just printed on the machine, so you can get much more consistent quality going on there. So yeah, it's a win-win. You get a better part, I get to save my hands a bit. So yeah, pretty cool little boards this time around. Worth the wait. And this went out and I bought 15 of them. I think I just bought another 20 of them. So it'll be good for a while. Okay, these work better when you tin them first. All right, at least need to tin them. All right. Here we go. What's all this then? Come on, you can do it. A sneaking suspicion I'm slightly tired. Okay, so once these cables are done, the other end just needs to be the ribbon cable on there. Why did I not get this today? Give her one more strip. Maybe it'll straighten it out a little bit. Lose a little length. Give her the fresh strip. There we go. I think I was futzing around there too long. I smushed the wires. Yeah, that's what it. Come on. Stay in focus, man. Focus, focus, focus. And in she goes. Nice. Perfect. Now these... Did you have to come out? Really? So now I know it goes in and it comes out. 1, 4. I got one conductor flopped away. That's fine. Send these over. One conductor is not going to make any difference. Stranded wire goes multiple conductors. I think there's 7 strands in this one. Need some weight to keep this one skittering around on me. That's my biggest problem. Stuff is just wants to walk away because it's very light. Even this board, my only complaint is it's very, very lightweight. I mean, it's standard FR4, which is the type of board it is. It's just fiberglass. Well, there's not much mass to it. I'm going to change my solder chip after this. I am not getting good flow. is pissing me off slightly, to be honest with you. Can't see it on you can't see it, but I can see it on a microscope. I'm just not getting good flow off of this. What's wrong with that tip? Not getting good. Not getting good heat off of it. Yeah. Oh well. I think I'm done for the night. So tomorrow night I'll be finishing off these cables. I gotta wait for my iron to cool down. I'll be finishing off these cables and actually doing a build on at least probably 4 of them. I'll see how many I can get done in one night. So by today's Sunday, by Tuesday I should have everything done. So knock on wood, I'll have a bunch of controllers going out the door. So if you've been waiting for a controller, should be shipping it out Monday, Tuesday. We got a couple dual sticks going out. I got a bunch of regular single stick analogs, and then I have one special order, which is a overlay with blue buttons, and I'll show that off before it ships. Maybe I'll make that an option. It looks really cool with blue, actually. But yeah, my iron is not agreeing with me. I don't like that tip at all. That tip is just being a pain. It's gonna be hot a while. Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. And if you've been waiting for controllers, you should be seeing them probably by the end of the week. This is the March 24th, 2024. And you should be seeing a bunch of controllers rolling out the door shortly. So, yeah, I've been batching them all up. So that's why it's kind of taking a while to get them all off the door. But yeah, they're all coming. I got nice new tools to make my life easier. Cool new tools to make my life faster, easier, better quality all around. Little boards. I ordered a bunch more of these little boards. So these little guys here, so we don't have to fight with cables. So it should make building quicker as time goes on. So this was actually my most labor intensive part, was these boards here, these interface boards. So those are much simpler now. I went back to my original design where I put the capacitor on the potentiometer itself. Makes it a little neater on this board. So this board is just going to have wires in, wires out. That's all it's going to be. So wires, it actually goes this is wires out to the controller, and this is wires to the DB15s, the controller cable. So yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. It's getting a little late. I need to be at work early tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Have a good one, everyone.